From past 10 years, I've been selling mobile phone and accessories on eBay and Amazon, and this is the niche which I've been sticking to for really long time. This is due to I had a mobile phone shop in London, so once I started selling on eBay, I listed each and everything which I had in my shop over to eBay, over to Amazon. So that's the reason I am in this particular niche. But from past couple of months, I've been thinking to diversify my business. And the reason for that is the problem with mobile phone and accessories, we do have to sell multiple quantity in order to make a decent profit. It's not a kind of niche where you will be able to make huge profit, especially inside the accessories business nowadays after selling one unit. So it's something where you have to consistently rely on a quantity, which is good. I don't mind. I sell a lot of quantity as well. I'm making good money, but I think this is the time when I have a money to invest, so I should look into diversifying my business. What I've been trying to do from past couple of months is trying to select 3 new niches where I can invest furthermore and buy some products and go into that particular niche as well. And the reason I'm sharing with you, because most of you are not going to take action anyway, but you will have something to say inside the comments, which will be really insightful for me, where you will share your opinion and tell me whether I should go for in that particular category or not go for in that particular category as well. So all these 3 niches which I'm going to share with you, I have done tons of research in this one. I think these are the most untapped, untouched niche. They are not very competitive, and on the top of that, the profit margin in these particular niche is really huge as well. So let's talk about it. Let's get started. So the first niche is trying to go back a little bit in the past, where we try to sell the electronics which are not really relevant nowadays, but there is a huge audience for it, and that type of audience is willing to pay the profit if we are trying to sell them the right item with the right design with the new touch as well. So if you look at this radio right here, this is obviously a radio where you can use it as a portable speaker, as an alarm clock, and the price for this one is $39.99. To be honest with you, I've been getting in touch with many suppliers on Alibaba, and the quote which I was able to get with the landing was around £14 per piece. And even if you include the shipping, eBay fee, all that kind of stuff as well, there is a huge profit in these type of thing as well, as compared to like mobile phone accessories where we only make like £1, £2 profit per unit. This is a really great profit. So it's just not obviously the radios. I've been trying to look at obviously MP3 players, cassette players, like the portable MP3s as well. They cost around £3 to £4, and the selling price for those one is like £15 to £20 as well, which is really huge market for those type of things. I did sell the Bluetooth speaker like this in the past, as you can see right here. So the idea for this one is like they have a Bluetooth speaker, but they have a radio built in, which these items have a really good profit margin. I mean, it's not $4.95. If I will select the color, it will definitely, as you can see, $19.50. And those type of products, I sold them in the past as well, but it's just like they are basically speakers, but they have a radio function inside. So what we are trying to do now is to sell a radio which might have a speaker function inside. They are 2 different audience. So the audience for this one is very price conscious, but the audience for these particular products is they are willing to pay. I consider that customers to be more financially established, where they are willing to spend money on these type of products as well, if obviously it have a new touch and all those kind of things as well. So if somebody is looking to tap into the new niche, there is a huge profit margin in those type of things. You can combine them with the MP3 players, you can combine them with the portable other types of radios as well, some other accessories at the same time, which, you know, great potential in these one. So the next one, the idea actually came from when I was trying to design like like a gaming room for my son. I mean, growing up, we didn't have this like PlayStations and Xbox and all those kind of stuff as well. So I wasn't really much familiar with those type of niche. But if you specifically look at the sell-through rate in LED lights, so the kind of lights which I'm talking about, it's something which looks like this. and something which looks like this. And I actually have one on a bag as well, I mean behind me, if you can see on the back. These things, like, 42, 46 pound, and these are literally like 10 to 15 pound. You can easily get those things as well. Even the small LED lights, which are more common, which something goes behind the TV, they goes around 15, 20 pound, and those types of light are literally, even in the UK wholesale, they are about 3 to 4 pound. You can easily get those as well. And the streaming community is willing to spend huge money on these type of products because it's more like a hobby for them. They want to look cool. So this is a very untapped niche at this point, where you can target that niche and combine with a lot of different type of things as well, which I tried one in the past, which was for me was the what you call it, the capture card. So this capture card, it's obviously this one saying 99, but they are charging 960 for the delivery. So but if we look at this one, this is 769, and this one you can literally get them for about £2 with the landing cost, and the postage for these one is not really expensive as well. And you can combine these one, for example, with the like a boom arm, which I have for my mic right here, some type of camera stand, selfie sticks, some stands for the lights, those kind of stuff as well. I think the market, like especially gaming and streaming market, where the people are trying to stream their games, it's going to be really huge. And at this point, there are a couple of known brands who are just trying to target that community, obviously. But when it comes to aftermarket kind of option, there isn't much option which is really reliable, which is really affordable at this point. There are obviously cheapo kind of items out there, but nothing which is very specifically trying to capture that particular audience at this particular time. So the next niche which I was trying to look for is artificial flowers. I mean, it can be artificial flowers or artificial plant or anything like that. But I think at this period of time, the prices for these one are really huge. But if we go back to Alibaba, these are not too expensive. Obviously, the postage for these one is really high. But considering, like, even if we look at this particular plant right here, these are types of plant which goes around like 15 to 20 pound, like even these small one, the artificial one. And $2 price for this one, even we include the postage on the top as well, it's going to come down to maybe 5-6. If you're selling these type of item for 15-20 pound, the profit margin is in these one is really good at this particular point. So these are 3 types of niche which I've been looking personally. If you want to know how I find the products with some kind of automatic system which works for me in the back end, click on this video right here, where I will show you how I created that system which find me around 200 new products every single day.